And then from there, when I'm rolling some putts, I'm feeling like my right hand is just passive throughout the stroke. Hey guys, welcome to this next video. Today we're going to talk about the claw grip, the benefits of the claw grip, the disadvantages of the claw grip, and certain different ways to grip the claw grip when you're putting. Let's get into the video. So for those of you that don't know, the claw grip is a different style of putting grip, okay? Let's say this is a conventional grip where left is above right for a right-handed player. The claw grip is exactly the same, but the lead hand is the only hand that's sort of properly on the grip, okay, with the thumb pad on top of the grip and the thumb pointing down the grip. With the claw grip, the right hand isn't the same as the lead hand, okay? The right hand acts as more of a passive hand and is only really gripped on the putter, just like so. You can obviously alternate the amount of fingers you want to place on the front of the grip, but ideally you only really want 2 or 3 fingers. With then the thumb just being placed under the grip, just like so. So you can see here, placing my fingers and thumb on the grip, just in that sort of claw angle, and then from there, rolling some putts. The whole idea of the claw grip is it's meant to take out the dominance of the right hand. So if your right hand gets too dominant within your stroke, when you have the conventional grip, then that can cause sort of shaky hands, and then that's going to cause a shaky face angle, okay? So our right hand gets too dominant, we can either flick, we can hold it off, or we can get a little bit too jabby and wristy with the overuse of our right hand. The whole idea of the claw grip is that's meant to take out that dominance, as we're only really gripping the putter with a couple of fingers and our thumb instead of our whole hand. So just so you can see from this angle, lead hand on the grip, right hand being placed underneath. And then from there, when I'm rolling some putts, I'm feeling like my right hand is just passive throughout the stroke, and the lead hand's going to be the hand that is the key driver. Again, that can take away any flicking or any active wrist movements that's caused by the right hand within the putting stroke. Not only is the claw grip good for taking the right hand dominance out of the stroke, which can cause over and under rotations and inconsistent wrist movements, what it can also do, because our right hand isn't going to be dominant, is it can really steady the stroke and really allow your stroke tempo to be nice and smooth. Generally, when people get too jabby or flicky and have quite high acceleration through impact, which is then related to the yips, that's all caused by the right hand. So taking that right hand out of the putt by clawing it is going to really steady that putter head and really control the tempo of your stroke through the ball, which is then going to keep that face far more stable. A disadvantage, you may say, of the claw grip is it's fine from this length where I've got only a pretty short putt here, and again it's going to be easy for me just to use my left hand to be the key driver on putts like this, because it's quite a short putt. I don't need to build up a lot of power and everything can just flow quite nicely. But one of the main disadvantages of the claw grip is when you get to that sort of 20, 30, 40, 50 foot range, it's going to be quite difficult with only your left hand having a firm grip on the putter to actually build up that power you need in the backstroke to then allow the ball to roll a certain length. Having that right hand sometimes not dominant at all is going to make it obviously really difficult to build up the power that you may need. So a common pattern is guys using the claw grip for only mid to short range putts, which I'm completely for. I think that's absolutely fine. When you get to a long range putt, then maybe get the conventional grip back or the left below grip back. So then you've got 2 hands with a firm grip on the putter. That's going to make it easier for you just to build up that stroke. As you can see, when I've got both hands on, it's much easier for me just to get that nice long stroke. Whereas when I'm in here with my right hand, it can be quite unstable and the sort of right hand can slip up and down the grip as well. So in terms of power and stability, it may not be the most effective on long putts. So say if you're someone that thinks that the claw grip is going to suit them, there's one point that I want to make. Okay, when you use the claw grip, it's really easy to get into a position where the right arm is flared out. Okay, that can either cause your shoulder plane to be inconsistent, and that can obviously cause disconnection issues here because your arm is not connected to your body. So again, if I show you from this angle, if I get into a claw grip and my right arm's flaring out, this could then aim my shoulders to the left, and then obviously I've got this disconnection. So the key sort of component of the claw grip is it's really important to keep that right arm sort of tucked in, and you can see that sort of steadies out my shoulders there and then just allows my shoulder plane to be neutral and then allows my alignment to be better. From there, my right arm's a bit more connected in, so then I can just pivot back and through And that should allow that claw grip to work far more efficiently instead of it flicking out almost like a chicken wing. What you could do if that is you and you're finding it hard to sort of get that connection is you can go to the reverse claw grip. The reverse claw grip is actually when, instead of the right hand being more on top and the fingers being more on top, you actually drop the thumb and the fingers around, okay? So you get into this position here. This is where the fingers are actually on the side of the grip and the thumb's on the other side of the grip. As you can see, is when I have my fingers on top of the grip, my right arm wants to flare, but if I can keep that right arm tucked in and get into this reverse claw position, then that's gonna be effective in allowing my right arm to be a bit more connected, and then for my shoulders to not be pointing too much to the left where that right arm flares out. Okay, so if you're struggling with the claw grip because of that issue, which is, I'd say, is the most common issue with the claw grip, then maybe just try and get that right hand a bit more underneath. That's going to sort your alignment out, and that's going to get your right arm a bit more connected to your body. So I hope that video was helpful in terms of helping you understand a bit more about the claw grip. It's definitely effective if you use correctly. And if your right hand is definitely too dominant within the stroke, I'd definitely recommend maybe giving it a go on them short to mid-range putts. On long-range putts, I'd definitely recommend sticking to the conventional style grips, just because for power, as we explained in the video. But give them both a go. Let me know how you get on with the grips in the comments. If you can like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video.